I'm gonna have to do this voice when Austin's here at some point.
Okay. All right. Welcome to Action Economy.
Hello.
Hey!
So
It's all of us. Every single one. We're not missing anybody.
I think we have one missing.
Do
you
we
know
though?
who you are.
We know who you are.
Betrayed.
You know you're listening.
Deception.
No, Austin's on vacation.
Yes, Austin's on vacation, and so for a bit here before we get to Curse of Strahd, which I am super excited for,
Very excited.
we've
Super
got
excited.
a little other adventure here, which should be about a 2-shot type thing, not a real long adventure or anything like that. But yeah, we played around and come up with some characters, and I've come up with the ragged beginnings of a story, and yeah, I've thrown out like 4 things just before we got started here because we've got better and better ideas as we go along.
Better's a strong word.
I think that's the correct word.
I think it's so too. Or improved.
Oh, we'll see.
But we have had a fun time, so I'm thinking we might as well just jump right into this.
Yes.
I will give a brief intro to something of the background of this story. These characters are 8th level because they've already been on their adventure. In the world of Nineveh, there is a land called the Dominion of Mythland.
There's also a train coming.
There's also a train coming, so pausing for right now on that.
Well, give me a second to readjust this. I want it to be higher up. A little bit more boom-like. I mean, because I don't want this thing nose getting all up in it. Do it, nose. You're so tolerant. Almost too tolerant.
Okay, so a while ago, about 3 to 5 years ago, somewhere whereabouts, there was, in this land, an evil villain known as Here. He was a sorcerer who attempted to take the local ocean under his command. He attempted to...
Just the ocean?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he went
He
to...
knows what he's after, man.
I guess so.
He's got his goal.
He had his ships, he had his fleet, and he decided to try to take over the ocean so that it would be his. He went to temples and shrines all around and broke apart a holy relic that was in the center of the ocean in an island and placed each part at different ends. And so a group of heroes gathered together through a series of unusual events and journeyed across the ocean, stopping him and repairing the magical artifact to put together and put an end to all of his evil doing. With his,
that was us.
Yeah.
We're the heroes.
Yeah.
With
We already did it.
Yeah.
the 2.
Alright, so that's it. No more.
And that concludes this podcast.
Oh, there were 9 of them altogether. And they set out, and I'll mention the ones who are not present at the moment. There was Aeswil, the human cleric, Baldwin, the human fighter, Findley, the elf paladin, Flammery, the male dwarf wizard, Sinew, the human barbarian, and finally Hildo Hamfast, the halfling fighter. Those...
Ham fast, you son of a bitch.
So, one of these heroes perished on the adventure due to a betrayal. And Baldwin is survived by his pet bear, Cater.
I'm sorry. Bear... What now?
Cater.
Like catering? Or...
Kater.
Oh, that's the bear's name!
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
He's survived by his bear caterer.
I thought it was
Catering company.
I was like, I thought it was like a bear platypus situation. Where it's like, okay, it's mixed with something.
Like a bear caterer.
Caterer, and okay, that can't mean what I think it means.
Great start.
Yes, wonderful.
Wunderbar.
That was a couple years ago, and everyone went home and started living their peaceful lives, separate from mostly each other, except for a couple that were starting on something interesting. And tonight, a couple years later, we go to a local inn known as the Half Full Flask in the town of Haygrove, in the Dominion of Midland, where there seems to be some goings-on, an event that night. And so, inside the half-full flask, up on the stage, someone speaks.
Hello, Haygrove! I'm Shelby Shellington, and we are...
Oh, you want me to do it? Oh, we're Tortle Recall. Sorry, I missed my cue. I didn't know you wanted me to do it tonight.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna do it tonight.
I told you, forget it.
Yeah, we're here to play music in this dive bar.
The crowd actually kind of claps and cheers a bit.
Alcohol.
They're actually kind of excited at the prospect of alcohol. Yeah, you get more cheers, Benny, than the band, unfortunately. Give me 1 second to but yeah, so all of the band Tortle Recall.
Yeah, that's the band's name. I'm the drummer of the band. Benny Big Tree. I'm doing my character introduction now.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm Benny Big Tree. I'm a Goliath. I hunt. And also, I sound like Mario.
Oh, if it wasn't obvious, I'm a Tortle. Shelby Shellington.
Yeah, it's the front man.
And I am a Nola Southpaw. I play the violin. And I'm a tabaxi. I'm a cat person.
Yes.
So all of you have come here, journeying across various places on your way to get a fourth member of the band. One of your
Yeah, band's not complete yet.
one of your friends from the adventure happens to play the bagpipes, and that would be your friend Hildo Hamfast,
Hildo Ham.
the halfling.
The best bagpipist I ever heard.
You know he is, in this region, lives just out in the edges, and you hope to, but you don't know exactly where he lives. So you're hoping that if you play a show here, it might attract enough attention that it might get him to arrive
I think it'd
and
be
possibly
really
check it
funny
out.
If there was someone in the audience just like, man, there's something here, but you know what they really need? Bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
So to start everything off, I'm going to have all of you roll a performance check.
Oh boy. You see, what you guys don't know is that I have a -1 to charisma.
Oh boy.
I have a-
18 plus 6. So that's 24.
16. I have a +1.
3. Hildo can't resist the sweet sound of my bongos.
Oh, no.
So
We'll lure him out one way.
Yeah, with bad music apparently.
since it's a group check, it's actually really good overall. You don't have a complicated job at this point.
That's the way I like it.
So you're just like boom, 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 boom. It would be a problem, except that you're,
Except that everybody here is drunk, including me.
This is true. However, the fact is that because you're fairly steady with your random flailings, the other two play well enough to match that rhythm for all the music and stuff like that.
Cover up.
If we really wanted to really roleplay this, I could go grab the bongos that I've got here.
Bit much.
I have a mandolin for you, and I have a violin. We could just see what happens here.
That's the last thing you want to hear in a D&D game. We could just see what happens here, guys.
I think I'd rather roll my dice.
We don't all have to wear our clothes. We could just see what happens.
All right, so the crowd is having fun. Everything is going great, and you're getting kind of after the first couple songs, more and more alcohol is flowing, and you've all got drinks, and
Any bagpipes in the crowd?
not that you can see.
Oh.
It's actually a really, really nice show. But you don't encounter Hildo that night.
Damn.
This is a tavern. It's not a place it's not like a inn where you can stay. There is a place that you can stay nearby that you have paid for. But yeah, it goes late into the night. And you guys are all just... You go through the show, you go through all these songs, and sure enough, you do have at least one guy who's like, there's something missing from this. But you do get some people talking, and you hear that there has been a guy who has played bagpipes here before, recently.
Where is he? Where's he at?
They don't know where he lives, but he rides in on a big dog.
That's him. That's Hildo. Oh, I'm losing it.
And it's very late, but you do get like a general direction he comes from. So you have the option. You can either walk along to go to where you are staying for the night, or you could middle of the night, 2 a.m., start walking towards wherever Hildo's house is supposedly at.
I think you all know which one I want.
I also would like that. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
All right, you've been outvoted.
Alright, fair enough. I'll lead the way.
Onward we go.
He's just like, all right, to bed.
Yep, I need my beauty sleep. Just walks out the door and falls down, face down into the mud.
So you start walking down the road. There are actually quite a few people headed off to their homes. You start walking down a path, and you're kind of like... There's a couple other people headed down the way. Everyone's got torches and stuff that they carry on their way home. You guys each have torches and stuff. But you're kind of going down, and fewer and fewer people as they all go to their homes. Finally, you get to the edge of town, and you're just walking down. I'm going to have each of you make a perception check.
Roll your dice.
16.
16?
That's a natural 20 for 26.
Nice.
All right.
11.
All right. So, Enola, right?
Yep.
Enola, you hear sounds from further ahead of, people.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure what they're doing, but it seems to be a crowd. But as you guys get closer, you start to hear, weapons unsheathed. You don't hear clashing of weapons, but you can see some movement down a ways down the path. And you can see what looks like there's a group of people surrounding another group of people. And as you get closer, you can see there's about 9 people surrounding a couple, like a man and a woman. You immediately think those bandits are robbing those people, because that's exactly what's happening from what you can see.
You see this?
No.
Oh.
It's pretty. It's actually kind of dark. You kind of don't have the best. Like, do either of you have dark vision?
Ayo.
So
Well, yeah. So the light is kind of like messing up with your night vision, so you don't see it, but you see it. Do you say anything?
Yeah. Guys, there's some bandits robbing a couple.
What? Where?
I point directly at where the bandits are at.
You can't see exactly what she's talking about, but you can see that there's a light down there. Like, there's definitely someone with a torch. You can't see the specifics, but you're like, it could be.
Okay. I'm gonna put my torch out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll get my bow and arrow out.
Mhm.
I'll start to move forward, kind of hugging the edge of the path so that I can kind of like meld into the bush a bit.
As of note, none of you have anything to fear from bandits. You're legendary warriors at this point, almost. So
Shelby grabs his double-handed scimitar.
Sick.
Enola pulls out her rapier, and I'm gonna try to sneak around them. Like Benny's going to like the one way, I'm going the other way, and I'm gonna be stealthy.
Pincer maneuver.
Yes.
okay, so you guys approach. Which ones of you are approaching stealthy? Just the two of you? Or are you approaching
I'll
stealthy?
go stealthy. Too.
I'm approaching stealthy.
I have good stealth. So. 14.
14,
17.
17.
17 as well.
All right. So, as you approach, you stealthily creep up, and you can hear that, these bandits are going to rob these people, and they're right now they're just messing with them. You can make out there are 6 regular bandits. You can see 2 of them are standing further back with bows and arrows. And then there's one leader guy who's seems to be a lot more like up in front and like swaggering around.
Okay, I'm gonna signal to Southpaw, because that's what I'm gonna call your character.
Go for it.
It's a lot easier to remember.
I'm gonna signal Southpaw to get one of the archers, and then I'm gonna get the other one, and we'll attack him at the same time. I'm using my bow and arrow.
Okay.
So I'm using my rapier.
So you manage to sneak up and no one notices you.
Okay.
So you're all gonna jump in and you're gonna do this attack.
Yeah, Chris, are you gonna?
So do you want to do something?
We're taking out the archers.
Okay.
Everyone else seems to just be kind of like in the fray, and then there's a leader who's kind of walking around. So I guess I don't know if you could get close to him and try and get him.
That sounds good. What do I got?
There's a dog, very...
Noisy.
Yeah, I said dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack the leader with a double-handed scimitar.
Alright. So popping out of the brush right nearby, you pop up right by this guy and attack.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Alright.
Natural 20.
Nice.
That's a 15.
Okay, so starting with the first one, you'll be the signal that starts it off.
Okay.
So you jump out and attack, and that was, what was it?
15.
15? That's going to hit.
Okay. 2d4 plus 3. 6.
Okay, 6 damage. Before we continue, let's roll initiative real quick. just so I can get it down.
8.
18.
22.
22.
Damn. Don't even need that order.
Plus 9 to my initiative, so...
And that was 6 damage to the bandit, right? With your attack? Yours?
Yeah.
Okay. You definitely hit with a crit.
I got 20.
So, roll damage.
Damage. 18.
18. You kill
Oh yeah!
Nice.
one of the scouts.
Now that's metal.
Yeah.
And your attack?
23 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Ooh, boy.
Alright, so that's rapier 1d8 plus 4. That's d4 plus. So 6, and then I have my sneak attack because I believe I am unseen and therefore stabbing this man. So that's
Sneak attack.
4d6.
I imagine he's dead.
11, 19, 20 plus the 6. 26.
26. Dead.
Good job.
All right, so both of their scouts, their archers, are dead instantaneously. And you pop up in the middle and attack this bandit captain in the middle.
How many more are not including the captain?
Including the captain, there are 6.
6. Okay.
And 6 and 2 scouts. You've killed the 2 scouts.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's just the 6 bandits left.
Cool.
And the first person to act after killing.
Quick question: was there a bandit within 5 feet of the scout?
Of the scout?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I can make another attack at him.
Oh, okay.
I have Horde Breaker as a hunter, so I can attack an adjacent
Okay.
creature. $23 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Alright. 8 damage.
8 damage. Give me 1 second here. Something's wrong here. Alright.
Man, I just realized using Bardic Inspiration and my Battlemaster maneuvers, I could add some serious stuff to my rolls.
Yeah.
It's almost like Bard is really good.
Yeah.
Or you actually built a really strong class on accident.
Okay, how much damage was that again?
8 damage.
8 damage. Alright. Does not kill this one. But it severely hurts them.
I've been drinking.
Your turn.
Alright, after taking out the scout, I'm gonna move to one of the next bandits.
Okay.
And then, do they... I'm imagining they probably see me now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Finish off the one that I attacked.
Yeah, actually, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the one that Benny attacked.
Okay.
So... And... That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Alright, so that's...
That hits.
Gosh dang it, again. 6 damage.
Goes down. Alright. That all you're going to do?
I'm actually gonna take the bonus action to... No, wait, that... Yes, actually I can. I'm gonna use my cunning action to use a bonus action to use a hide action.
Alright. Roll stealth.
I become one with the shadows. $19.
Alright. One of the bandits, who's tried to follow you, spins around and doesn't see where you went. Turns around and starts looking around. He sees the Tortle primarily, and he didn't see where the arrow came from that took out the eyes and hit the other one. But he sees the Tortle and is going to pull up his crossbow and take a shot. And that's a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
It matches.
Ah, so it's not hit. Deflects off your shell.
Just silently moves your shell to like block the hit.
And now it is your turn. What's your character's name again? Benny. Benny's turn.
All right. Two guys down. Was the leader taken down?
No.
We trying to keep these guys alive?
I don't care.
I mean, they're bandits.
They're bandits and we're rock stars, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot the leader.
Do it.
Do it. Kill him dead.
That's a natural one.
Twang.
After a 20, then a 15. Natural one.
You shot the one. You shot the next one.
Don't get cocky, kid.
And then you sort of like you're drunk enough that you thought you had an arrow and you just went like
Nice.
Yeah.
Um
Do you have another action?
Yeah, I can make another attack because the description of it just says when you make a weapon attack.
Yeah.
So I can I can shoot again.
Yes, you can.
But it's an adjacent creature, so it's not the leader, but one of the other bandits.
Okay.
Ooh. 14.
That's going to hit.
Nice. 8 damage. Again.
All right. So, next up is 3 bandits. One of them has seen you. How far away were you? Did you stop?
About like 100 feet.
Okay.
120.
So, this one's going to run about 20 feet towards you and pull up his crossbow and take a shot at you. And that is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
That's 2 damage.
Oh boy. 2 damage. How will I survive?
One of
With a
them,
flesh wound.
a second one will run up and try the same thing, but will only have a 5 to hit.
That will not hit.
The third one will come and try to flank you with the bandit leader. And will make a scimitar attack against you.
Scimitar battle.
With a 20 to hit.
Oh, that well hits.
And will deal 5 damage.
Ow. Yeah.
And now it's your turn.
Alright. Question before I attack, actually.
Yes.
So, my maneuvers are listed as special actions.
Mhm.
Is there like a limit of how many I can use?
They usually say in their description.
'Cause I don't...
Usually it's only one unless it specifically says you can use another one with it. With stuff like that.
Okay, because it doesn't.
Because they're different
say, it
types
just
of
says I have to
actions.
use the superiority dice.
So, let me think here. So, which maneuver were you thinking of using?
Lunging attack.
Lunging attack. Okay, so basically the way that works is that you make an attack, but make a melee weapon attack, and you can spend a superiority die to add to the damage and increase your reach by 5 feet. So you can attack 5 feet further away than you normally could, and you just add your damage to it.
But I couldn't use like another one on top of that.
Correct. You could do like a sweeping attack instead, but you pick one or the other.
Alright.
As of note, the bandits are close enough that you could attack a second one if you attack the...
Yeah. Could I use action surge in the same turn?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the leader with my scimitar. Ooh, That's a 2. That's not going to hit. I'll use action surge. Let's hope this one will hit. Seriously? 6 plus 6, 12? Does that hit?
On the leader?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't hit.
Well, that's my turn, I guess.
It was a good try.
The bandit leader is going to make 2 attacks against you. One is a 7 to hit. One is a 22 to hit.
Okay. The second one will definitely hit.
And that will deal 9 damage.
Alright.
And that will end his turn. There is one more bandit who is going to go after the direction you went and will start looking for you out there. He's going to make an active investigation check to try to find you.
Oh, whoops.
Because at this level I get 2 attacks, and then plus that ability that I took, I get an extra attack.
Gross.
Let me reread it, make sure it's only once. Once on each character.
So yeah, he doesn't find you, but he's now out there right nearby where you're at, looking for you in the darkness. Enola, that is. That's who I'm talking to. All right. So it is now your turn, Enola.
I'm gonna stab the one that's trying to find me.
Okay. You stealthily...
Sneak attack.
This is a sneak attack because I'm hiding. This is gonna hurt if it hits.
It's with advantage.
Oh, well. Yeah, I'm thinking that first one. That was 11 plus 7, that's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, that's 17 plus 4, I believe. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, so that's 5. Then my sneak attack damage. Okay. 30 damage.
Gone?
Yeah. Jesus. Rogues, man, rogues.
His first mistake was trying to find me in the dark.
The bandit who took the shot from who's still alive, who took the shot from Benny, is now like breathing hard and has it, and is holding on to the arrow and is looking around and is going to start trying to move away from the fight, trying to escape. Yeah. He's running away.
The one that attacked me, that successfully hit me, also I have a +2 to my AC whenever he attacks me.
Okay. And as you see this, Benny, what will you do?
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No,
or
it's your turn.
Okay. Well, there's a guy right in front of me.
Yes.
So if I...
He's about 80 feet away from you.
Okay, I thought he attacked me.
He moved forward 20 feet and used his crossbow to shoot at you.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to take my first shot at this guy who's running away.
There's no one standing next to him, just so you know. Oh, no, yeah. There's one standing next to him.
Well, I can take
the second one came up.
I get 2 shots, and on one of those shots I can decide whether or not to do it.
Okay.
But I will shoot at him to try and finish him off.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19 that I just rolled, so...
That one hit.
That'll hit. 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage.
And he has an adjacent
Yes,
target.
he does have an adjacent target.
I will shoot at him. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
24 damage.
He's dead.
Oh man, we're just fucking...
And then my third attack will be at this dude with the crossbow in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I just rolled an 18, so...
That's going to hit.
That's another hit. And that is 9 damage.
He goes down.
Jeez. Everybody's dead!
Do you want to make an intimidation check?
What? Sure. Actually, I think I get an advantage towards that.
Yes, you do.
Right? Because they're a favored enemy.
Wait.
No, I just learned the language of them. That's fine.
Humanoids are...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. Making an intimidation check. That's a 1.
Oh boy.
You know,
I rolled a 2, and I have a -1 to charisma. Oh wait, I get advantage on this. I kind of wanted to keep it though. I will choose to keep it.
Alright then.
You say something along the lines of like, everyone's dead!
Yeah.
You're too far away. You're like 80 feet away, and the bandits don't even realize that you're shooting at them. The ones who have are all dead now. The other ones don't... Like, the ones fighting, the Tortle in the center don't realize that the ones on the outskirts have been getting picked off.
The guy who's crawling away, is he dead?
He's not crawling away. He was running away. He
Okay.
wasn't down. He wasn't doing well, but he's not...
So he's a fresh target for our cat.
Yeah, I guess. The one that is...
That was 2 attacks. Let me real quick see if I have any bonus actions that I want to do. Real quick. Nope, that's it.
So there are, as things stand, there are 2 bandits. The leader and a bandit on opposite sides of Shelby.
Okay.
And then there is a wounded bandit who is running away from the fight.
Okay.
And that's it. And there's a couple standing next to each other nearby.
We were just like, oh god.
just something in the shadows is attacking them.
Okay, so who's next?
Next is the bandit that is behind Shelby, who will make a scimitar attack and roll a natural 1.
Oh boy.
Wow. There's a lot of that going around tonight.
Mm-hmm. So now it's Shelby's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna attack the leader again. And hopefully hit.
Do it.
13 plus 6, 19.
That's going to hit.
Alright. That's 2d4 plus 3. Plus 3 is 7. And then I'll use sweeping attack, actually.
Alright.
He goes for the sweep.
3. So, what was that? 7 plus 3, 10.
Okay.
Wait, how does... Okay, so the 3 would be to the other bandit, right? Because you expend it to deal damage to another creature within 5 feet.
Sweeping attack. When you hit with a melee attack, you can spend 1 spirit die to deal damage to another creature within 5 feet of the original target within your reach. Yes.
So 7 to the leader and then 3 to the other one, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Aw. Shelby just did a 6 spin move. I don't know why I'm commentating this.
It's the entertainer.
yeah. That -1 charisma.
Yep. I didn't say you did a good job.
Alright, the bandit captain will attempt at attacking you, doing 2 attacks with his scimitar. Natural 1 with his first one,
Wow.
and a 10 with the second one.
I don't
I
know.
don't hit. I wasn't wearing my shell, it was.
It's a good thing you're wearing your shell.
Alright, now it's Enola's turn. There's
Enola's
only
turn.
2 left. One is a bandit who's running away. One is the bandit captain who is fighting with...
How far away is the bandit that's running away?
He's made it about 60 feet. He could go further on his next turn. He's clearly decided that this is not worth dying over.
Fair enough.
This shit, I'm out.
I kind of want to chase him down,
He's been stabbed.
Do it.
He's been
But-
shot
It'd be
twice.
funny.
but
Do it. That's
Alright.
kind of why I left him.
All right, I'm gonna use my feature, feline agility,
Okay.
which doubles my movement speed.
Okay.
So I have 60 now because I can move 30.
She's
All
going
right.
feral now.
Oh
so
yeah,
you just right up to him.
pretty much.
Clever girl.
And I'm gonna stab him with my
Okay.
rapier.
This party dynamic has turned out way more like powerful than I thought it would.
Yeah.
All right, that is a 9 to hit.
Does not hit.
Crap.
He's eagerly trying to escape from you, though he can't.
I can't do well. Hold on, let me see if I have a bonus action I can do. I do. Well, I
Do you have 2 attacks?
I don't think so. No.
You're now engaged with the target, so you can.
Make a second attack.
No,
Or-
he's not going to be able to run away without provoking the attack.
Oh
of
yeah, that's
opportunity.
true.
Wait, and also, didn't you get... There was a stealth attack the first attack, right? Don't you get advantage on those? Or did you not hide?
I didn't hide.
Didn't hide it, though,
I didn't
yeah.
hide chasing after him.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
But clearly, he can't.
He's done for. Whether he likes it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's dead.
Just all of a sudden, you just hear very, very faintly. I'm gonna say Anna is gonna be for short for her name for my character. Anna, easy
Okay.
enough. She's gonna yell, "I got this one! You guys take the other ones!"
Okay.
The fuck was that?
Anyway,
Also, you can see a dagger just get thrown out.
Benny's turn.
Too.
Dang.
Benny.
I'm gonna shoot the leader.
Okay.
I'm the hero of this story.
Not the one we
I take
deserved,
aim.
but the one we needed.
And I fire.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Eight damage. I will take a second shot at this man.
Okay.
This man here. I rolled a 17, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit.
That hits.
9 damage.
All right.
He's
He's
a
not.
vampire out in the woods. Strad, is that you?
Strad.
Strad.
All right. So, the bandit leader takes the 2 arrows to the back. It's like, ah.
Aha, I got you. I will begin to close the distance.
Okay. It is now.
His turn, I think?
The bandit behind.
I thought he was dead.
No.
I
He
thought
just.
there were only 2 bandits left.
No, there's the 2 that are fighting him
Right.
on either side, and there's
Okay.
the one running away.
Well, he was still 5. He was more than 5 feet away. I couldn't.
Yeah, he was more. Yeah. Anyway,
Looks like a ricochet a shot off Shelby's shell.
Oh Jesus, that'd be fucking sick.
That would be sick.
The amount of rolls you.
I'm gonna give you disadvantage on that.
It'd be fucking
no,
You would
uh,
die 20s for that.
It would be. No one would be able to see it, though.
Another attempted scimitar attack. Well, there's a couple standing right there watching.
Yeah, but they don't matter.
10 to hit, so it misses. And it is Shelby's turn.
Alright.
This one behind you is just like wildly flailing around. He has advantage too.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
Alright, I'm going to take an attack at the leader once again.
Hmm.
8 plus 6. It's 14 to hit.
At the leader? No, that does not hit.
Damn. Is there anything else I can do? Is there? Not really. I'll give Benny Bardic Inspiration, because why not, I guess.
Haha! I'm inspired!
That's my turn.
The bandit captain is going to attempt to attack you with his scimitar yet again. This time with a 14 to hit. And then we'll try again. This time with a 21 total to hit.
Alright, that hits.
Finally.
That will be 4 damage.
Oh.
How will you survive?
Scathing.
And that'll end his turn. And now it is Enola.
Alright. I'm gonna try to stab this dude again.
Okay.
Make him dead.
What?
I can sense it.
Make him dead!
Oh no, I passed him up. I forgot to do his
Killing him right now with his feet.
Go ahead. Just
14 to hit.
14 hits, yeah.
Okay.
He's bleeding out into the grass.
Digging deeper, just throw it away.
Are those new lyrics?
Yes.
I like them.
9 damage for my rapier.
Alright, it
So
goes
I don't
down.
think now is exactly the time
Okay.
to be demoing new lyrics.
I think that was
So-
the perfect time.
You know what? You've convinced me. You're right.
Hold on, I need to check something real quick. And then...
He's down. That's your attack. You still have your movement.
I know, I'm just...
And your dash action if you want to use your cutting action.
That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm going to use my cunning action to do the dash option.
Okay, so you rush back 60 feet.
What'd I miss?
See, what did I tell you?
Alright, continuing on. Benny, you're up.
I will draw my Dragon Slayer longsword.
Oh, God.
Okay.
And I will rush up to conga line. I will
Okay.
stand behind the leader.
You have advantage.
And I will sing, swing your sword from side to side. Come on, everybody, do the Benny.
Oh, my God.
What do you think? What do you think?
That is A+ material, man. I think we're really onto something. We just need those bagpipes.
So I rolled a 4.
With advantage?
No, I didn't roll with advantage. So I rolled a 3.
Benny's just going up like swinging.
With a total of 10. Do I hit him?
That does not hit, no.
He's a crafty one.
This could not get any better.
Well, any other actions you plan to take?
No.
Okay. The bandit behind you is going to...
You have inspiration.
That's a +4, right?
At 1d8.
1d8. I'm gonna add that 1d8 to my 10.
Okay.
11. Do I hit?
Nope.
Got the Oh no! And inspiration. Oh my god!
All right.
See, Nola is sitting here watching this happen. I'm like, he had too much to drink. Again.
All right.
Have
So,
enough to drink.
the bandit behind you continues his wild flailing.
As the man in front of you begins his wild flailing.
That's a 15 to hit.
That misses.
All right. It's now. It's now Shelby's turn.
You have advantage
This is true.
because of my song.
Alright. Double scimitar. Well, it's a good thing I have advantage.
Yeah, don't want to pull a Benny on this one.
I pulled a penny. It was a 3 and then a 2.
Uh-oh. Now, where exactly in this plan did we go wrong?
I I'm gonna give the cat inspiration now.
Alright.
I think she'll do better.
Miss Southpaw.
Yes.
The bandit captain, with advantage, does it as a 15 to hit you.
That does not hit.
A comedy of errors, some would say.
And will turn around and try to attack Benny with his scimitar for a total of 19 to hit,
That'll hit.
which will deal 4 damage.
I ain't gonna make it, guys. I only have 72 HP left.
I don't even have that much HP.
Alright.
What class are you again?
I'm a ranger.
Okay.
Alright, so it's Enola's turn.
Awesome. Alright. I'm gonna stab the captain.
The captain or the flailing man? Stab the flailing man.
The flailing man can't hit anything right now.
You'll get advantage.
You'll get advantage, and if you get rid of him, then the
That's fair.
bandit captain loses advantage.
Alright.
And also it would be funny.
So you run around behind,
Yes. And I'm gonna stab the...
and if you're flanking, it's a sneak attack, so yeah.
And remember, you also have inspiration.
Well, I don't really need it because I rolled a 19 for the first roll and then 1 on the second one, so 19.
Okay,
Plus
so
whatever. And
that hits.
D8.
Not that this needs to be a sneak attack, but
True. But it's gonna be because it's
You
funny.
will poke this man with a knife, and then he will proceed to explode.
Quite literally, actually.
All of a sudden, there's just a bunch of blood over the back of your shell.
Hey, Shelly, you
going on
got to
back
wash
there?
yourself later.
The fuck you talking about?
Yeah, bloody shell's pretty metal.
Oh, that is pretty metal.
Yeah.
I like where this is going now.
Alright, 22.
22 damage?
Yes.
Alright. That bandit is gone. Yeah, and I guess that means it is
Time for a beatdown.
Benny's turn again.
Alright. This is the second verse.
Same as the first.
I swing. 17 plus 6, so
That's
whatever.
gonna hit. Although you do have advantage.
Oh yeah. Let me real quick check to see if I crit. I don't. That was a 2. And
Didn't you
it's
trade out dice because you were having problems?
I rolled 2 20s.
Okay,
It's true.
continue.
He did roll 2 20s, and then afterwards rolled a 1. But
I've used like multiple sets today and have been rolling not great.
6 damage.
6 damage? Alright.
Quick question. Out of posterity. Is this man a dragon?
No, he is not.
he's a dragon
Alright.
boy. Just like, oof.
No extra 3d6 for
You
you.
hit him with it, and all of a sudden, what the fuck?
You revealed my true form.
Okay, so
You fool, this is even my final form.
that's it.
No. I will attack for a second time.
Okay.
Because I have forgotten things.
You didn't
Oh,
use
that's
the
a
second
19.
Okay.
Just real quick. Never mind.
That will hit.
6 damage again.
6 damage again.
Now, is he a dragon this time?
No. Alright. Yeah, now it is Shelby's turn.
Alright.
End him.
Let's go. 16 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Alright. 8 plus 3. 11, and then I'll use a superiority die for lunging attack. To add 6. What was I at? It was
11.
8 plus, 11. So 17 damage.
Alright, he looks like he's about to drop.
That's a lot of damage.
It's his turn. He's going to make one last-ditch attempt at fighting back. No longer with advantage. That's an 11 to hit you with the first attack. The next one is a 22 to hit you.
Ooh, nice.
And he will deal 9 damage.
Shelby,
What?
are you okay? You've been hit twice now.
I've been hit more than twice.
Dear God, we're losing control.
You underestimate my power.
All right, Noah,
I've
you're
been
up.
told that
All
a
right.
lot.
There's no way I can get within the way is probably without. Anyway, I'm gonna move around and I'm gonna stab him with my rapier.
Okay.
It was bound to happen, boys. That's a nat 1.
Oh boy.
Okay. Anything else?
You still have inspiration.
I think no, that's true, but that's not gonna help right now.
now.
Cutting action. I'm gonna hide.
Okay, you jump back into the... because you're standing right next to him right now.
Yeah.
Like in plain view.
You just walk behind me.
So you have to move away to hide.
Yeah.
So you have to disengage or take an attack of opportunity.
On second thought, I won't hide. I'll wait because
Okay.
I haven't taken a single hit this round, so I'm still quite nice at 64 HP.
All right. Benny.
This man will die by my hand.
He hasn't yet.
I rolled a 1.
But you have advantage.
Rolls a 20.
I rolled a 7,
Total
which is 13.
does not hit. Gonna make a second attack.
He's a crafty one. That was cocked. That's an 8. Hey! 19 total.
That hits. Roll damage.
That'll hit. Four damage. I rolled a 1 on my damage.
Okay, he's barely staying up.
Could have rolled a 2.
Fall over.
It's Shelby's turn.
Alright. Let's end this.
You're gonna
Finish
miss. Remember, you have advantage.
Oh, I do. That's true. That is a nat 20.
Okay.
That is so unnecessary.
No, it's not.
This man will rue the day he was brought into reality.
Which was today. Interesting enough to know.
No, just in general.
11.
He goes down.
Nice.
He had 2 HP.
Yeah, I figured.
We are victorious.
The couple is very grateful, however confused.
Yes, you just played a show up the road. You were there, weren't you?
They weren't.
Wow.
With a band, Total Recall.
Not Total Recall. Toidle. Toidle Recall.
Toilet Recall.
But yeah, they're grateful, and they stay with you guys as you go down the path, and till they get close to
Shelby.
the house, and they...
Hold on. I cast Cure Wounds. And I put my hand on him.
Nice.
I 1d8. 6.
Nice.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
So, did you want to
27 just as I was doing decent.
did you want to ask them a question?
Do they look rich?
No.
Why were you being robbed?
Why are you being robbed?
I mean, they've got some stuff, but it's not like they're...
Forgive me, I've been drinking.
Well, I mean, you're looking for something, right?
What? Oh, yeah. Hey!
Hey!
You live around here, right?
They're like, yeah, they...
You ever hear the bagpipes on the wind or anything? I'm looking for a hobbit. I'm looking for a hobbit named, well, I forgot what his name was.
Hildo?
Hildo Hamfast.
I won't lie to you, my throat is killing me.
They say that they've seen a hobbit nearby here with a big dog.
Ooh, that sounds like him. Can you point us in the direction?
They do. They say he continued on the road, and then his home should be on the right side of the road.
Oh, good. I only look on the left side of the road. I'm glad they told me it was on the right.
All right. Anyway,
Hey, what's your perception score? Just out of curiosity.
I actually think I might have advantage on that.
Ironically enough.
Perception. That's a +3, but if I'm in a forest, I get advantage.
I see.
Or a swamp.
I see.
so it is.
No, I see. Just so long as I'm in a forest or a swamp.
Alright, I need to get these guys back to their room so they can actually be coherent.
So
I'm fine. What are you talking about?
anyway, you start getting to the like a forested area, and it's a little bit more.
Now this is more like it.
And you can see there's a path that's a little bit smaller than the rest.
I can see
On the
that
right
there's a
side.
path that's a little bit smaller than the rest to the right side.
That reaches up to a hill, and you can see a door in the side of the hill.
He's probably over there in that hill.
What gave you that idea? His name?
No, because he's a hobbit. Halfling.
All the lights are out. It's 4 a.m. But there it is.
All the lights are out. Do you think he's in trouble?
Oh man, we should bust in.
No.
I'll go around the back.
They might be keeping him
Guys.
captive.
I completely and 100% believe you. I sneak around the back, DM.
Okay.
Benny, no.
I'm rolling stealth.
So
Please roll a 1.
21.
Well, to be fair, I said please roll a 1. I didn't say what had to be in front of that 1.
no one detects your presence.
Oh,
You are silent in the night. As you creep around the back, you can see there's a little bit of a back area
I'm
and a doghouse.
oh, doghouse.
You can see
What's the dog's name again?
Hone.
Hone?
Hone.
Hone.
H-O-N-E. Hone.
Is there a dog there?
Yes,
The
Hone
doghouse.
is in the doghouse, paws out in front, asleep.
Is there a back door?
There is a back door.
Okay. I will sneak up to Hone,
Okay.
and I will say, Hone, you gotta wake up. Your master's in trouble. They've kidnapped him.
Hone kind of wakes up a little bit and then sees you and then just does the.
Yes, I know.
He's happy to see you. Starts licking you.
Thank you, Hone. But we gotta get inside and save your master.
Mm-hmm. He looks at you.
I go over to the door. Is it locked?
Yes.
How mad would he be if I broke it?
You have no idea.
I'll take those chances.
What are you two doing in the meantime here?
Honestly, Anola is probably trying to talk Benny out of doing it, so she's like, Benny, no, I'm sure he's asleep, I'm sure he's fine. Benny, get back here!
I have ignored all of your word things.
Okay, so did you follow?
Yes.
Okay.
I bring out my crowbar.
Jesus. No! no, Benny!
What are you doing in the front there, Shelby?
Please knock on the door, because that would be funny.
What do I got here? Well, I'm gonna take out my stick of that knot. Can't do that. The kidnappers will hear.
They'll think it's a frontal assault.
It's perfect. We'll distract them. I'm just gonna use some thieves' tools that I totally have. No,
I have those.
oh.
It's almost like a thief would have them.
Except I'm not deep. I'm a scout. There's a difference.
I guess I'll just like scope the place out, see if I can see anything else on the side or something.
Okay. There is a window on the side, but that's about it.
I assume the window's closed.
Yes.
No way for me to lift it up or anything.
You could. There is absolutely no way you would ever fit through it.
See.
You might be able to fit your head through.
Hildo, do you hear me? No, I don't do that.
Long turtleneck your way in there.
Now, you say there's no way. What if I took off my shell?
All right.
Wait.
Oh.
Are there any animal? Wait.
There is an animal here.
Is there a smaller animal near us, like a squirrel or something?
I mean,
It's the middle of the night. They're probably asleep.
you could probably find something
Yes,
like a.
like he is.
You'd have to make a nature check to try to find one.
Okay, I'll do a nature check.
Okay.
What is my nature? +0. Okay,
Nice.
that's a 12.
You aren't able to find anything directly like super near to you or anything like that. You imagine that if you went out there for a while, you might be able to find some like
Possum.
raccoon or something like that.
See, my plan was I have speak with animals. So I wanted to ask one to open the door from the inside.
No.
All right, now it's my time to shine.
Real quick.
I will place my crowbar into the door. And I will gingerly
Okay.
proceed to crowbar the shit out of this door.
Make a strength check with advantage.
All right. Hold on.
I so want to do this. I want to throw out my figurine. It's totally my elephant. It just had to be really loud.
It's a good thing I'm using my crowbar, because I just rolled a 1. 19.
Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, so, yeah, there's a crack as you pop the door open.
All right.
You've broken the,
Also, you hear a
Latch.
shotgun. You the
I
kid
enter
talks.
stealthily.
okay,
Do I need
Do
to
I
re-roll
hear
my
this?
stealth?
no,
Okay.
but you crawl in quietly and carefully.
All right.
Everything's smaller in here. It's a little...
It's very small for me.
Do I hear
Like
this
Goliath.
happen?
Well, he's built it in such a way that people could come in here and comfortably stand up and stuff, but it is a bit small. What was that?
Do I hear this happen?
You do not.
Okay.
I go to check his fridge.
He doesn't have a fridge.
His pantry.
He does have a pantry.
Any snacks in there?
It's pretty big. There's a lot of food in there, yeah.
All right. I'll take a couple.
Someone's trying to get in there. What are you taking? He's got like cheese wheels and, just think the Hobbit and the type of food and that stuff,
take a loaf of
sausages,
bread.
dried meats. Okay, you take a loaf of bread.
Bread. Cheese would be nice. I've got
Mhm.
a dagger. I'll take some cheese.
Okay.
Any dried meats?
Yeah, plenty.
All right. Some of those.
Sausages,
Ooh,
chunks
yeah.
of...
Ooh, how close is the window to the front door?
Oh, it's like the next room over.
Okay. I was thinking I could have used meat hand if it was close enough.
Okay. Now that I've loaded up on food, is there any wine or drink?
Can I
Yes,
see him from the window?
yes.
I drink some of that,
Not from where he's at, no.
and then I will make my way to the front door to open
Okay.
it from the inside.
All of a sudden you hear a clicking at the front door and it opens up and Benny peeks his head out.
Got all like sausage links around my neck and a cheese wheel under my arm, and I'm eating bread, and I've got a jug in my hand. Mission accomplished.
Sick. I walk in.
Okay. You guys are now in the house.
This guy's gonna have a heart attack when he sees this.
Ding dong, Hilda, we're here.
You say that really loud, don't you?
Yes.
Hey, dude, man. Like... I don't know.
Your demeanor has changed very rapidly.
Hey, man. I mean, we don't know if anyone's holding him captive.
You hear a stumbling
Oh
noise.
shit, I forgot.
You hear a stumbling noise, and some footsteps, and then a door nearby pops open, and holding a club is Hildo in his bedclothes. He's got a shield in his hand, and he doesn't have dark vision, but he sees these figures in his home, and he's like, all right, I'll have at you, and charges at you with his club and just takes a swing at you.
Okay.
Just as a note, Shelby has a flask that he's been drinking out of this entire time.
He's going to charge at.
So sure.
He's going to charge at Benny.
Okay.
And make an attack. And that's going to be a 9 to hit. And he will make a second attack.
All right.
That's going to be a 14 to hit.
That does not hit. I'm too dexterous.
Does he knock out the sausage links, though?
And he's like, oh, you thought you could come into my house, and he's and then made these 2 attacks at you. And
Hildo.
After a second, he's like, Benny?
Yeah.
Hi, Hildo.
The band's here.
We're getting the band back together.
It's like, what are you doing in my house? In the middle of the night?
Well,
Why do you have that food there?
I brought it with me to your house.
Well, I suppose that's a good thing. Sets a shield down and his club down by the wall. Oh, it's like, oh, you had me heart beating like something else.
Sorry, Benny. Sorry, Hildo. Benny, when Benny gets when he gets hungry, he ignores me. I try stopping him.
How would you get into my house?
Yeah, Benny. How did we get into his house?
I used my thieves' tools.
You don't have any thieves' tools.
Yes,
His
I
crowbar.
do, and I hold up the crowbar. And you can go to hell.
Why didn't you just knock on the door?
Well, we saw the lights were out, and so we thought that maybe you were being abducted.
The lights were out because it's the middle of the night.
Oh. Shelby, I think we made a mistake.
And just in the back.
Look,
How drunk are you?
we just came back from a show.
Very.
I guess that explains quite a bit.
We also killed some people on the road.
I'm sorry, what?
Not innocent people. Not innocent people.
The way he said that came out bad. They were bandits.
They were trying to rob
They've been a bit of a problem lately.
Yeah, how come you haven't been solving that problem? You're like a big hero, ain't you? Like the rest of us.
Well, yeah, but I have to sleep sometime. He's like,
He's making excuses.
goes over, grabs a big jug of wine, and, like, pops it open and takes a drink, and is like, all right, since you're here, you might as well get some food and breakfast going. Bit early for it, but oh well.
It's never early for breakfast.
He lights a couple lamps and stuff like that, and
So anyway, we're getting the band back together.
what band?
Our band.
Total recall.
You see, we're recalling all of the heroes together to be part of the band.
All of them?
Well, all the ones that are alive.
Well, I mean, I don't. He's like, I I think Flammery might have played something. And, Findlay could sing. But I don't think anyone else was involved in music.
Look,
Look, man, we need your bagpipes.
We need the pipes.
This couldn't have waited till morning.
This is very important.
We killed people for you. Albeit we probably would have killed them if we weren't on our way to go and see you. They were a Costina couple, but nevertheless, in this particular timeline, we have killed people for you to get here to ask you this important question.
We need your pipes.
I'm gonna have to think about this. It's,
What's there to think about, man? We got fame. We could get fortune, too.
Well, I mean, I already made quite a bit of money off of the treasure that we got.
Where'd all
yours go?
We just look at each other.
Look, man, I don't need money, but more money is always a good thing.
I gave mine to some orphans.
Man, there's nothing.
Orphanage.
Think about it. The four of us. On the open roads. Wandering. Sleeping on the ground.
Think of all the groupies, man.
Playing music.
If we're gonna do something like this, we're gonna get a cart or a carriage or something like that. I think I know some, travelers who might be willing to sell one of them.
I actually have a horse in town. I forgot about it until now. Because I was drunk.
Oh shit.
I have to ask again,
Yes, I'm drinking out of a flask.
You both are drunk.
Yes.
why did you come here in the middle of the night instead of waiting till morning?
We told you, man, your pipes.
I was so excited. I couldn't help myself.
We were so excited for your pipes.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. All this is very funny to me. I'm not trying to make your life miserable. Things just happen that way.
Well, I'll say...
So I'm sorry I broke through your door.
Alright, give me a moment. I'm gonna go get some more food and some stuff set on the table. Y'all can find some... Y'all. You all can find some place where you can sit.
You need help in the kitchen.
I do not. No, thank you.
Would you like someone who's not completely plastered to help you?
No, I know what I'm doing. And he proceeds to pull out some chairs, and there's a table that's decent sized, and walks into the kitchen and starts making some breakfast stuff.
Oh shit! I forgot to retrieve my arrows from those people.
And he
Hildo, you wouldn't happen to have any arrows, would you?
I'm not really a bowman for the most part, so no.
Alright, I'll make do.
But no, he pulls out a ridiculous amount of food and starts cooking it, and he does the thing where they've got a slab of cheese, and he takes the the torch that he's got, and he and he's it's not a torch, it's he's got a piece of metal, like a knife, that he sticks in the hot coals, and then holds on the cheese, and then swipes the cheese off onto bread.
Nice.
So it's like melted cheese on bread. And yeah, he's got
we eat like kings.
You always knew how to eat, man.
Oh yeah, you can find any halfling, I'll teach you how to eat. But he's going over stuff, and he's just sort of all right, now that I've had a drink, so how have you all been?
Oh, very good. How about you?
Oh, man, we just been partying non-stop.
Shelly told me that I could hit the drums, and that I was real good at it. You should have seen me tonight. I was on fire.
True.
In fact, I literally think I might have burned myself.
To be honest,
We were very close to some candles.
Well, it's not been too long since I played the pipes, but, to be honest, have you heard anything about what's been going on around here?
Not at all.
Nothing. No news or anything.
Not that I can remember at this current moment.
It's all extremely boring.
Oh.
That would explain why we don't know. We don't talk about boring stuff, ain't that right?
You see, there's something that
Yes.
goes on.
That is correct.
I will admit that it is kind of fortuitous that you had shown up. I'm kind of still annoyed that you woke me up at 4 a.m, and we're having this conversation now and not in a couple of hours, but I was getting kind of tired of being here.
I knew it.
You all should know how bad it is when you come back after journeying the world, and
He's doing that thing where he looks off into the distance and talks at us.
well, once you've seen the grand ends of the ocean and held powerful magical artifacts in your hand, you come back and all the people around here want to talk about is that, oh, my goat did this, and oh, I lost my sheep in the woods and I found them, and, those wolves ate my chickens and stuff like that.
I totally understand, man.
You
That's
start
why we
getting
started the
bored
band.
with it. So, I'll be honest, I'm kind of interested in all this.
That's what we want to hear.
Do you have any plans as to where you want to go?
Not particularly.
Wherever the wind takes us. That's a lyric in one of the songs that we play.
Well, I might make a suggestion. Findlay lives probably about a couple months' journey away. If we wanted to go, say, pay a visit to some old friends, maybe cover some old ground, visit some old fantastical places, we could probably do a tour up north. I think that would work out all
I
right.
like the sound of that.
I do too. You've
Get
got
some
a cart.
real sick venues, man.
You've got a cart, right? Or you
I
know
can-
a place to get a cart?
I can get a cart.
Cool. We should put a mural on the side of it so people, when they see that cart go by, they know that it's us, the heroes.
Tortle Recall.
Yeah. That way we can do advertisements as we drive the horses.
I like that.
I suppose something like that would work.
It's a smart idea. I'm a very smart man.
I agree, and I'm not just saying that because I'm drunk.
When was the last time either of you slept?
Oh, it's been a while.
Ooh, I don't know.
Well, if you'd like to crush on the couch or the
Yes, please. Thank you. I'm gonna go over there now. I think I'm gonna die.
I don't exactly have any guest rooms, but I've got blankets and pillows and stuff like that. And...
Oh, we're used to doing it rough, man.
All right, then, no blankets, no pillows?
No, thank you, please. I would very much like blanket and pillow.
Okay. He's like, man, there's a draft in here. And he starts walking around towards the back. He's like, oh, what? Did you break the door?
He did say he used his crowbar, to be fair.
Not my crowbar, my thieves' tools. It's like Southpaw showed me.
You could have just... You could have just knocked on the door.
I
We
said
sta-
that!
We established this earlier. We thought, in our drunken haze, that maybe, just maybe, your life was at risk, and we should have snuck around the back to get the drop on whoever was kidnapping you.
I was convinced, man, that someone else was after your pipes. That's
All right,
how I-
well... He takes a chair and just wedges it up against the door to keep it shut. And it's like, I guess I'll have to get that repaired.
I have mending.
That would work.
That would work, actually.
I use mending on it.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Let me just fix that for you.
Okay, so here's a tentative plan. Let's say tomorrow morning, once everyone's up, we'll go ahead and I'll pop a visit by some people who might be willing to sell us a cart. And maybe a couple horses, and we will... we'll come back and I'll start packing all my stuff up to take with us, anything that I'm planning on taking with, and then I'll lock up the place, and we can plan out what we want to do.
That sounds like an excellent, well thought out idea. Unlike all of ours.
Well, all right then.
Great to have you back in the team. And I give him one of those those types of handshakes. You know what I'm talking about.
He has like tiny hands compared to you.
Yeah.
I pat both of them on the back.
He's like grabs your pinky.
Yeah.
Anola has got a hug. I was like, "Yay, you're here!"
It's like, all right. He pulls out some. Well, now that you've been in the room, you see some of the, like he's got like framed treasures and stuff of like artifacts that you guys found. He didn't sell everything like you guys did, and use the money to live large. So he's got.
Anola donated hers to orphanages. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What a hero.
I am. Thank you for asking.
So there's a this polished stone orb up on the mantelpiece that you remember finding in a treasure box someplace. There's a carved wooden ring that he's got up there, and a polished stone mask up on the wall.
Don't get any blood on that mask.
But he pulls out like a bunch of like blankets and cushions and stuff and brings them out.
Yay!
And gives them to you all.
I sleep in the hall because I have to.
And he goes back to bed. Oh, do you want to cause any more chaos before morning?
No.
Start banging on the drums.
I couldn't sleep.
Please, he's not the
I
children.
couldn't sleep. I
Okay?
have to practice for my next show.
No, he's not the children. He has some decency left.
All right. So, next morning, you both wake up with horrific hangovers.
Oh, man.
And of course,
Now I remember why we didn't go to sleep for so long.
and all of a sudden,
An implication that we've been staying up to avoid hangovers? I don't think that's how that works.
Hello,
I don't think so either.
Magic.
I don't think that's how that
I don't think so either, but you told me, no man, it's gotta work that way. I believe you. You would never steer me wrong.
I love that this thing we've established now. If I just tell you shit when we're drunk, can you believe it?
all of a sudden, piercing through your heads like jagged nails, comes the sounds of a bagpipe.
Oh man, there's those beautiful pipes.
Just outside.
Shelby, I think I'm dying.
I think I'm right there with you. Also, I'm pretty sure my voice has completely changed from when we started.
It's fine.
I noticed that happens.
But yeah, outside you can hear him playing.
Right.
You're not sure what time it is or how long it's been. But the place does seem a little bit emptied out a little bit. Like there's not as much stuff around.
Oh, wonder who did that.
Alright, I will get up and gather my things and fold up the blanket and put the pillows away.
Okay.
Wow. Being responsible.
Yeah, I broke his door.
You better.
So, after a while, the bagpipes stop, and the pain stops with it. And, Hilda comes back in and is like, "Oh, you're all up. Excellent."
Yes, thank you. Look, Hildo, I'm sorry about the door last night.
Oh, it's fine. It's fixed now.
You know how I get when I drink a lot and don't sleep for 3 days straight.
Yes, I do.
Was it really only 3 days?
Unfortunately.
I assume so.
Man, I don't fucking know anymore.
All right, I'm gonna. If you want to come out, I've got the cart. I brought some paints. If you
Hey,
Yay.
Hildo,
Painting.
you got anything for hangovers?
Best thing I can offer you is water. That'll help you.
That's true. That's true.
Drink as much water as you can.
Water. Nature's wine. Where are those paints at?
Alright. So you go out and he does have like a couple of different paints set out. And he's got this big cart. It's actually pretty like decent sized. He starts talking about how it was meant to carry a family. That they live and they live out of it. So the idea is that it's actually pretty big.
Oh. Cool.
And yeah, it's
like
got
a van or a bus.
kind of. Yeah. It comes with some spare parts for it because these things can break while you're going. But essentially, it's like a covered type thing.
Do we need to roll performance for the mural?
Yes. Who's going to take control?
I have
Put it
plus
into a
6, I think.
nosedive.
For performance?
It's going to be,
I will assist.
make a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Okay.
Yeah.
Dexterity I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I have a plus 6 in performance. So.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm rolling performance and he's rolling to help, or
14.
Okay.
Whew, that's a 10.
10 total?
Yeah. I rolled a 4.
Very average.
It's sufficient for the average
Look,
person.
man, I've got a hangover.
It's good enough. We'll touch it up along as we go.
You paint very straight lines to do just a basic, like, cover.
It's a miracle I
thing.
can paint this straight, alright.
Alright. Anyway,
The steady hands of a warrior.
It's a warrior.
Why did we not get Miss Southpaw to do this?
Man, we're probably still out of it.
You 100% still are, and I actually thought it would be funny to watch you guys do this with a hangover, so...
Man, fuck you.
I'm covered in paint.
So,
Sadly, it is all dark blues and purples to do the lightning. So, I'm afraid I do not camouflage well with the forest.
So, Hildo is wearing reasonably nice clothing. How nice is the clothing that you guys are wearing? What?
Let me get to it.
What is Shelby wearing?
What does a tortoise wear? That's a question.
Just common clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
I imagine it's something like that.
Something inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like a tank top thing.
He's got nice clothing on, but he's like, we have to have some stuff that's a bit flashier for performances and that sort of thing.
We'll pick it up with
Man,
the
I
money.
knew we picked the right person.
We'll pick it up with the money that we got from the gig we did last night that you got the money for, right?
Yeah, I got the money for it.
Great.
Did I get the money for it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
How much was it?
It was like 16 silver.
Okay.
Oh, you mean this money?
Excellent.
You guys it's funny, you guys in dealing with like gigs are dealing with amounts of money that are like minuscule compared to what you got adventuring.
Yeah.
So like,
It's not about the money. It's about the journey.
And the people you go with.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of destination if that destination is money.
if that destination is money.
Fair enough.
We're not doing it for the money, but I really hope there's some money in this.
Maybe in between gigs we could take jobs too. How about some random people?
All right, you guys finish up the cart. I gotta go take a leak.
At this point, Anola's gonna ask Hilda, it's like, oh, is Home coming with us as well?
Of course he is.
Just want to make sure.
I think I'm just going to leave my dog here in the middle of nowhere with no one to watch him.
And then she's gonna go over and start petting him and scratching him and stuff like that. It's like, no, we can't leave this cute, wonderful puppy behind. No.
Yeah, Hone loves it. He's got a saddle Hone does, because he is the riding dog. That
Question.
Yes.
Because of Tabaxi, could I fit on the saddle?
No, Tabaxi are medium sized.
Dang. Just a size too big.
Mm-hmm. No, it's sized for Hildo. And, yeah, he's, from experience and seeing him, Hildo is a cavalier. Mm. He is a horseback riding, he's dogback riding, lance wielding, lance and shield armor. That's his method of fighting. That's what he did during the adventure. Funnily enough, dogs are a bit more agile than horses when it comes to journeying through areas where normally you can't take an animal like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, he's used to dog riding, and and Hone is well trained as a riding dog. So yeah, there's a nearby town called Ongrove that is nearby. Hold on. Sorry, not Ongrove. It's Demore. Okay. In the direction that you're headed. And there's let's see, what is it? Give me a second. Beyond that, there's a city called, what would it be? Leeton. And Leeton's a place where you guys should actually be able to buy some like fancy stuff for shows. But you got a couple towns that you'd be going through till then. And it's about, from what you can tell, afternoon. But yeah, you have all the stuff you need. Hildo's loaded up a bunch of food into the cart. So all that's left to do is to set out on the trail. So, is there anything else you guys want to do before that happens?
Nothing. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again.
One second, let me pull up a travel thing. So, you start on the way. And for the most part, it's pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna, weather comes and goes and changes, and sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's windy, sometimes it's raining. The cart's actually really nice for that, because if it's raining, you can all just get in the cart and stay underneath the awning thing that it's got.
Yeah.
For the most part, Hildo handles the driving of the cart. Sometimes, though, do any of you have...
let me drive.
Oh, do you have handle animal?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
I'm a ranger. Go with my skills.
Handling animals are your forte.
15.
All right, you do a good job.
I did a good job.
The horses like you.
I can tell that the horses like me.
While you do that, he rides home, and after a while of traveling, you come across a...
Shelby's drinking again, by the way.
Oh.
He refilled his flask.
I imagine there's like a keg back there that's full of alcohol.
Probably.
That's like slowly like disappearing.
You come across a traveler. Well, it's a group of travelers headed in the same direction as you, on foot. And there is a woman. She's wearing tailored clothing, and she has like a knife stuck in for defense, which most people have. Mm-hmm. There are a couple other people with her. A dwarf, a half orc, a male halfling, and a dragonborn, and they're all just walking down the road. This is common. People travel in groups for safety.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are armed in some form or another, but they're not like warriors, clearly. They all have like something.
Yeah.
What draws your attention to the woman in particular is that she has a flute strapped over, flung over her shoulder. It's like wrapped up in a thing, but it's definitely recognizable as a flute. So you're like, hey, there's another musician. But you're coming up behind them. You're just sitting there playing your DOS lute.
Yeah.
So as you approach, they start noticing that you're coming along, and they move to the side of the road as you all go past, and where is it? I lost it. Where's my tab? That's not it. And do any of you want, like, none of you want to stop and like talk with them, right? Just off the top, out of nowhere, right? You're just traveling.
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do
Yeah.
the typical wave thing, like,
I know.
hi.
Nice weather.
Yeah. So yeah,
It's currently raining.
It's like, oh, you like rain, I guess.
however, you move past them, and actually, let me check the weather.
It's a blizzard.
Yeah, you're in the middle of a freezing blizzard.
Hey,
These people are just walking in the middle of the blizzard for no reason. That would be... One second.
For the listeners at home, I have a flask I was drinking all the alcohol out of. So I'm really getting in character.
Yeah. Some real live action role.
So yeah,
method acting.
it is heavily raining. The temperature's normal for the season, and there's no wind, but it's just, there is heavy rain. Most of the people have like things over their heads that they're going, but they seem to be headed for a you're riding along and you can see them still, and as it starts to pour down harder, people start taking shelter. You're going alongside a forest, and so there are places that you could find that these are pretty old forests where like there's enough overhang that you can string up some tarps and stuff to stop rain from falling on you and set up some shelter. You don't have to because you've got a cart, but it does start getting muddy, and so Hildo suggests that you stop until it dries off a little bit, and so he moves off to the forest as well.
Oh man, I just realized I forgot my horse back in Haygrove.
No, you stopped and got your
Oh,
stuff.
I did. I say that out loud anyway because I'm drunk.
The horse turns and looks at you.
Did I retrieve my
I
arrows?
just assumed we got new horses.
I don't know, did you?
Probably not.
Okay. You probably will buy more.
Oh no.
Safe to assume.
It's almost like you have to go to a store to buy your arrows.
We won't have made it big until we go into the store and they're playing our music.
How?
I was gonna say I don't know how, but they will. They just have a guy hired there to play our music. They have like a full cover band.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, we really made it.
Let's see here. I want... Okay, so you guys set up to make camp. Because it's not going to stop raining super soon. So, but it's like, it might be time to stop for the night. You start setting up camp. For the most part, you guys can all sleep in the cart. There's enough space for it.
Everybody cuddle.
It's big enough that you don't have to do that. But it also it also unfolds to an extent. The one half will fold down into a place that you can pull out an awning, and you can have almost a little stage-like area. It's not meant to be a stage; it's meant to be like a porch. But
doesn't matter what it's meant to be.
Yeah, it is a little platform that you can stand on. It was clearly designed for.
Oh no!
But yeah, you can pull it out, and it extends the. There's an awning that extends out that you can pull down and essentially make half tent. So it's like a half tent, half cart type thing. It's weird.
Man, Hildo, this is a fucking sick ride you got.
It was made for people living in this more permanently. So it's got a lot of useful stuff. It's even got a wood stove thing in it that you can throw logs in and cook on something like a pot over a stove type thing.
I'm really glad we broke into your house at 4 a.m, man.
It's you still would have got all this even if you had come in the morning instead.
But it wouldn't have been as funny.
But anyway, you start getting stuff together, and you've got enough space. So, what would each of you do on whenever you stopped like this?
Besides drinking?
Because Hilda would cook.
Would go and hunt.
Oh.
Okay.
Go out hunting.
So you go out hunting. What are you going to do?
I'll join Benny on hunting.
Okay, so the two of you go hunting. Oh. Are you helping him hunt, or are you kind of hunting separately with him?
I'm hunting separately with him.
Okay, both of you roll survival checks.
I imagine Hildo's cooking and everything, and I'm just like, hey, what do you think about this cord? Is this anything? I don't know about this, but maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, he's giving feedback. You're all working through music. You actually know, a lot about music.
11.
I mean, I'm a bard, so...
Yeah. 11?
I don't know if I've actually said that, but I am a bard.
Okay.
I'm a bard fighter.
I don't know if it was stated where I was. I'm a rogue.
Wait, I have.
We've definitely said you're
I have
a rogue.
advantage on survival checks.
In forests, especially.
Yeah. That was I rolled an 8, and then I rolled a 7.
Okay, what did you roll?
19.
Or Benny did.
19. So yeah, you don't find much, Benny. You go out and you do a little bit of stuff, but you're not really super into it today.
I'm not feeling it today.
Yeah. However, Enola, you start finding stuff. You set up some traps. You manage to set up a bit of a spike trap to catch a deer.
Ooh.
And you manage to catch a deer that you bring back.
Nice. Just imagine a little medium-sized tabaxi carrying back.
It's not a huge deer, but it's a deer. And you
Hey, Hildo! I got something for you.
Excuse me.
yeah, it's oh, well, that'll handle food for a while. I mean, we've got some already, but
I just got lucky, I guess.
Sick.
Just
So yeah, you come back. Benny is not back yet. But you start cleaning the skin. You skin it. You cut all the meat off, that sort of stuff. Benny, while you are out, I'm going to need you to make a perception check.
Oh boy. Any perception check?
Quick, are we in a forest?
I mean, yes.
I have rolled a 2.
You have rolled a 2. Okay.
Hold on.
But don't you have advantage?
5 total.
5 total?
I believe I get advantage in with perception and survival checks in the forest.
I thought so.
So,
Don't Benny it.
that was an 8 that I rolled. 11.
11. Okay. So you're wandering through the forest. Kind of half hunting, half just wandering. And all of a sudden you turn a corner and there is a woman standing there. Not right in front of you, but like a little ways away. She has a staff, like a wooden staff. And she's got a bunch of it's like she's wearing a cloak made of leaves, and stuff like that. But she's got a staff, all the same color and stuff like that. And she looks like she's an elf. When you step into view, she very suddenly turns and looks at you.
Oh,
and
is that one of my
favorite.
They are.
Okay, that's important. Okay, she's not an elf.
Okay.
She looks kind of elfish, but she's not an elf. You're not sure what she is.
A half elf.
But she immediately starts walking away.
That's really creepy. All right, Benny. Are you gonna follow? Yes.
Now he's talking to himself. All right.
Yes, you're gonna follow. All right. I follow. But before I do, oh jeez, I cast unto myself. Pass without a trace.
Okay.
Which silence me. Puts me in a veil of shadows.
Okay. So you pass without a trace. Are you going to stealth?
Yes. I will
Alright.
stealth. I get a +10 to dexterity stealth checks. And I cannot be tracked.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I rolled a 2.
Do you have
Hold on.
advantage because of your favorite terrain?
I do not.
Okay.
Hold on. So, the total would be 18.
18. Okay.
Because I have a +6 in stealth.
Give me 1 second.
It's a good thing I used Pass Without a Trace.
It is very good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, you start working your way through the trees and around, and you catch up with her. She does not see you. She looks back over where you were at and waits, clearly keeping an eye out to see if you were following, and then seems to relax a bit and continue walking slowly, and looking at trees. And then she'll go to another tree and look at another tree. And she seems to be, checking the ground, like she's looking for something.
This person does not look familiar in any way, now that I'm closer.
Correct. She doesn't look familiar in any way. And eventually she comes to a point where she just stops and looks out. And she walks around, but there's a spot where she won't go any further. And she's looking out over into the forest, looking for something. But she won't walk any further.
I will sneak up behind her.
Okay.
A respectable distance away, but still close enough.
What's a close enough for what? What's the distance here that
15
you're
feet.
talking? 15 feet away? All right.
All right. Crap, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to think of something that's not going to sound horrible. Would you mind if I ask why you are out in the woods alone?
Okay. She spins around, is surprised, looks around.
I have my bow out.
She looks like she wants to run away, but doesn't look like she's going to.
Are you some sort
I'm
of
gonna need
fey
you
creature?
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Hold on. Ha! I have a +0 in this.
Okay.
Yeah. 9.
9? Okay. All of a sudden, like a strange feeling comes across you, and you're charmed by her. You're literally affected by the magic charm. So you now regard the dryad as a it's a dryad. You regard her as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. You're not under her control, but you take any requests or actions in the most favorable way you can. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, Giant, and Goblin.
Thank God. You speak Elvish. So in Elvish, she now, without fear, walks up and says, "Why did you follow me?"
Because we are in the middle of the woods, and seeing somebody just kind of standing out in the middle of the wood is both one, very creepy, and a little suspicious. And I would like to make sure that you are not somebody who is lost and cannot find their way back. I could find my way back because I am an avid hunter outdoorsman. And I know my way around the woods.
I hate to interrupt, but I just realized what your voice reminds me of. And it reminds me of JFK from Clone High.
Oh boy.
It sounds pretty similar.
My base is Mario from the Mario Brothers Super Show.
You honestly sound closer to JFK than Mario, to be honest.
Well, okay.
You definitely don't sound like Charles Martinet's version of Mario.
I do not. That's what I'm going back towards in my head to make sure I don't lose the voice.
All right, so yeah, she looks at you for a bit and seems to be like investigating you.
All right, you're definitely not removing the very creepy factor.
You take anything she does in the most favorable way you can. So,
I am telling you that doing this to a stranger is oftentimes perceived as being creepy and weird.
She tells you that, still speaking Elvish, that
I'm speaking Elvish as well.
Yes.
I still sound the same.
Real quick, how long has he been?
Betandil.
A while. Not so long that like it's
she
suspicious
Yeah.
yet. Yeah, she came back pretty quickly.
Okay.
I got a deer.
I'm gonna use message. Can I use message? How far are you? Like,
I was
how far
kinda
is
just
message?
wandering.
it's 120.
Yeah, he's outside the range for
Okay.
message.
Not outside the range of my arrows.
Oh.
Uh,
God. I accidentally used that dice.
Oh no.
For the listeners, that's a special dice on D&D Beyond you get from Van Richten's guide. It makes a horrible blood splash noise. So if you heard that just now, that's what that was. I don't know if it got picked up, though.
So, yeah, you are...
She was gonna tell me something.
Yeah, she tells you that this is her home. She lives here. This is her grove. And she seemed to consider for a minute. And then she says that it may be useful that you're here. And she says there have been, a couple things that have happened. People keep on coming closer and closer to this place. and she asks for you to tell her about who you are and like your friends and who's with you and how many people are with you.
Okay, I will proceed to tell her the entire story of us saving the world and being grand heroes and then starting a band.
From the very beginning.
Yep. Well, it all started in a little hamlet.
So at first she's like getting this like kind of disbelieving look on her face, and
That's
so
when I got this cool sword. Yeah.
After a little bit, you didn't see it walk up, but all of a sudden you turn left and there's a unicorn standing next to you.
Oh. I look at her.
And,
That's a unicorn right there.
and she's like, yes, it is. And
That's pretty intense.
she says something in another language. It sounds Elvish, but it's not Elvish. To the
Got one of
unicorn.
those painted on the side of our cart.
I'm gonna find him by himself, and then he's gonna tell me all this and be like,
I'm just
"You've been fucking
I'm just
drinking."
sitting out. I'm just sitting out in the woods, and I've got like mushrooms in my hands, and I'm like, yeah, unicorns.
And she's like, seems to be having some sort of conversation with the unicorn somehow.
Okay.
I've
seen Shelby do this before.
And, yeah, one of the things, when she starts talking to you again, she's like, I'm honored to meet you.
I am going to attempt to handle animal to pet the unicorn.
Okay.
I would like to pet this unicorn.
Speaking of speaking with animals, I just realized that's the only first level spell I have, and I have 4 slots.
Ooh.
17? 17 to pet the unicorn.
17 to pet the unicorn? Give me 1 second.
So that means I got 4 chances to speak with animals.
Well, speak with animals lasts for a period of time, doesn't it?
It lasts for 10 minutes.
That's a decent amount of time.
Yeah. I could speak with an animal for 40 minutes.
Wow. Almost a full hour of conversation.
What could possibly be talked about? No, the world will never know.
Riveting. Meanwhile, I'm out in the woods meeting dryads, petting unicorns.
So a regular Tuesday.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Or Benny Big Tree, yes. Dog, stop that. Handle animal. Stop.
Command word stop.
Good boy.
yeah, so the unicorn lets you pet him a little bit, and then a voice in your head from the unicorn says, I should probably inform you in Elvish. I should probably inform you that I am no mere animal.
Well,
I would concur you are in fact a unicorn. Look, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty intense, and I doubt anybody would ever believe me if I told them. Despite the fact that I've already saved the world, I'm pretty sure this is the most outlandish thing that's ever happened.
He says, yes, and a great debt is owed to you by everyone. Is there
I don't really hold debts to people. I mean, unless it's money.
Well, is there anything you're seeking out in this forest that you would like? That we would gladly assist you in thanks.
We were heading towards the...
You were headed towards, eventually to a city, and you are making your way to the elf, Findley.
Okay.
You're on your way to visit
Findley
her.
play the fiddle?
I think she was a singer.
No, she's a singer.
Race. What race was she?
Elf.
Elf? Okay. Are you asking if... Are you granting me a wish? That's what's happening here? Look, I've never met a unicorn before.
He says, "No, that is far beyond my capabilities to grant wishes."
Damn, I would have given that dog the ability to talk.
Damn, I speak with animals. It's useless now.
It would have been a great prank. Every day he prepares for those spells.
My morning chat with him. Every day.
No, he says,
It would be sick if I could get some sort of cool unicorn longbow. Like made from a willow tree or whatever. With horsehair from a unicorn or something. I don't know.
he says, something like that could be achieved.
Like, I'm assuming this would also mean that it is magical of some sort.
Yes.
Okay, alright, good. There is a cat yelling over there. Just push her. Just push her off the couch.
This is Sparta.
Make her go away.
Give me a second here.
Oh no, she's walking on you. This has backfired greatly.
Hi.
Alright. Okay, she's leaving. Little rat, get out of here. Mission complete.
So, he says this could be achieved. And he goes and says, if you would follow me. And he leads you deeper into the forest.
You know, if we weren't in a forest, I would be very suspicious.
And you come to a mystical grove. The dryad leaves you be after a bit.
Okay. Do I know that the spell was cast on me?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume you will once it's over.
And he leads you into his grove. After a while...
Wow, a unicorn's grove.
It's...
Guys, the band will never believe this.
It's exactly like you would expect, like, one of those, like, on the side of a van paintings to be. There's, like, a rainbow, a lot of blue... shining rocks and waterfalls and stuff nearby.
Wow, 2 rainbows.
Vines growing everywhere.
That's crazy.
A double rainbow. And he uses magic and produces what looks to be a white willow weaved bow.
Wow.
And its string is gold. Bright gold color. And he presents it to you.
That's awesome. This is
like,
is
this what you were looking for? Something of this sort?
Hell yes. Thank you. I don't know what your name is.
He says, we do not usually use names.
All right. Thanks, Connor. Your name's Connor now.
So yeah, that's a +3 longbow.
Sick.
Dang.
Cool. Somebody's gonna die tonight.
Everybody dead.
So yeah, you do you just turn around and leave now?
I mean, do you want to hang out or something? I got time.
Offer him a drink.
Can a unicorn
He's like,
get drunk?
if anyone, if you know anyone who is severely hurt or injured or something like that and wish to preserve their life in some way, or their a curse or something like that, one of these groves is a safe place to bring them. The good in the world is on your side now.
That is super rad. And I'm glad that the good of the world is on my side.
You feel inspired.
I'm pretty inspired right now.
In the sense...
I'm going to write some lyrics about this shit.
You have inspiration. Not bardic inspiration from... here, let me explain. Because we've, never used this rule before.
Advantage on all my saving throws and all that. Or something.
You can expend it when making an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Spending your inspiration gives you advantage on that roll.
Oh, sick. I will take it.
So yeah, you have inspiration. And so now the next time you make particularly I would recommend the next time you do a performance check or because...
What are you trying to say?
No. So, yeah, you work your way back. You're a little late. The rest of you see all of a sudden walking back into...
Sorry, I'm late, guys. You're never gonna fucking believe this.
Hey, you're not gonna believe what I did either.
What? What happened?
I got a deer.
There's a skinned and prepared deer.
Wow, that's crazy. That might be the craziest thing I've ever seen. By the way, I met a unicorn.
What? She comes up and is tell me everything. Tell me now.
You've been drinking, haven't you?
If I
say
have,
as I take a drink.
if I have, then I'm a damn good craftsman. I pull out the bow.
Yeah, it's a
Look at
bright.
that shit.
It's a bright white.
Or you found it in the forest.
Yeah, I did find
bow.
it in the forest. I found it by finding the unicorn, who then gave it to me. He said that the power of good or whatever the hell is on my side.
It's a shame I don't know Zone of Truth. Although I guess that would have...
Hildo, do you know Zone of Truth?
He's like, I'm a fighter. I'm not. I'm not a spellcaster.
I can cast a couple
I
spells.
assume that wouldn't matter though, because if he was drunk, he would think that's the truth. So
Yeah. I sit down and I tell the whole story about the creepy ring lady, and then
by the way, that charm wears off, and you now realize that you were charmed through most of that.
I was charmed through most of it. It's probably why I didn't kill anybody. Although I'm not gonna lie, actually, I wouldn't have killed anybody.
All the while, I'm looking. Anola's looking at the golden string on it. And she's trying to see if it's actually made of gold or.
It's not made of gold. It's golden color. It's like a bright yellow.
Shiny.
It's not shiny it's not shiny like metallic, but it's got kind of a luminescence to it that seems to catch the light in such a way. Think almost like it's fiber optic in some ways.
Yeah.
I want to test this bad boy out.
All right, what do you want to?
I need a target. Somebody give me a target.
Immediately ducks. Nope.
I mean, there's trees and rocks and stuff around.
All right,
shoots a bow.
I'm going
rolling
to
that 20 murders 3
I'm
trees.
going to shoot this bow at a. What? Hold on. This has 2 ranges on it. 150 feet. Then the other range is 600 feet.
That is, the 150 is the actual, regular attack range.
Gotcha.
600 feet is its maximum range.
Okay.
That's how far you can shoot it with penalties for each 100 feet you go out.
I'll do the 150 feet away shot.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Yeah.
Do you have it equipped?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
You miss.
Hold on. That's a 21 total.
Oh.
No, okay, that's not a miss.
Not 21, not 21. Sorry.
I was about to say, it's
That is a 20 total. Not 21. A 20 total.
Still a lot.
I get a plus 11 with this thing.
Roll damage.
Alright, that is a 1d8 plus 6, 12 damage.
What were you shooting at?
A tree.
The arrow wedges like halfway into the tree.
I've become way too powerful.
That's sick, man.
It is.
Hilda's like, well, the food's all ready, so if you want to eat, feel fine, and feel free to.
I also saw its grove. We gotta do some work on the mural. After food.
Alright then.
So yeah, you all eat, and Hilda's like, you know what we should do while we're here? Practice.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing the whole time.
That would be a great idea.
Let's practice as a band and see how it goes.
Hell yeah. Hold on, let me get my bongos.
I assume we're rolling performance.
Yes. You roll twice. It's not
Okay.
advantage, but it's
Do I tell you both rolls or the better of the two?
both rolls.
Alright, the first one was 14.
Total?
Yes.
Okay.
The second one, 1.
Okay.
That was what was my modifier? 9, and then 7.
Totals?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 and a 3, so
8 and a 9.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it doesn't go great.
I'm hammered.
But you make progress in terms of like learning to play with
Quality's
each
not
other
the goal
better.
here, guys. We're here to learn how to work together.
Yeah. So you realize Hilda was the missing piece. You needed that extra bit of
Overpowering noise to hide all of our mistakes.
exactly.
You see, Hildo, I was right. We needed your pipes. It's really put everything together, man.
But no, you guys get some good practice in to get used to playing with each other. Because if you had done the first, like if the first time you guys had all played together had been like at a show, it would have been bad.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
My voice is, like, dying.
Yeah. Not too much more.
So I'm sorry, listeners, but Benny's gotta take a break for a second.
So Benny starts working in a fugue, to like a fugue, like he's gotta paint.
Oh. Right.
And so he starts working on the mural, and it's just like something's got him.
It was like this, and like this.
Yeah.
And there were big blue rocks like this.
So you guys,
There weren't any lightning bolts, but I'm gonna add a few lightning bolts.
you let him go do his stuff, and in the meantime, the two of you prep for, because it's getting late, and prep for your next day's journey. And Hilda pulls out a map, and you start planning out where you're going to stop. And you've got a town that you're going to first. That will be next. And he starts with, I think I have the name of it. You guys left Haygrove. You got two towns that you can choose from, Fighton and Earsgate. But they're both about the same. There's not too much to them. However, Layton is the city that is where you guys are going to get like costumes and stuff like that. So you can stop in Fighton, and then go to Layton after that. And that will be like, you can set up a show right there for your big debut show as the whole group. But you could do a smaller show in the village first if you wanted to make some money or have some fun or, something like that.
Yeah.
But then he starts charting out, and you've got between here and your goal, the elf.
Yeah.
You have 5 shows to play that you can play there. Each one is basically going to be the same type of performance, but there are some changes you'll have to make in terms of how you present yourself depending on what town and what stop you're at. So it'll be 5 stops to get to your goal, where you're pretty much for the most part going to be the band you are now. So yeah, that's sort of how this is going to go. On the next part of this is going to be like, now that the band's together and has some interesting stuff, it's time for you guys to try going through and actually performing. Because this is the biggest stretch of wilderness that you have to deal with. Then you start getting into the coastal cities. And so you're going north along the east coast is what you're following. And so when you get to the north, there's a big, fancy, elvish city, which is where Findlay lives.
This is it, boys. We're gonna kickstart this tour, man.
And so you now have the 5 shows planned out, and you guys are like here, 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 and here.
This is gonna be so sick.
And yeah, so you guys all go to bed, with big dreams and plans on going out to become famous stars yet again. Meanwhile, while you are all not involved in this, there is simultaneously a cult of infernal assassins.
Oh, sick. Cool.
Who are prepping for some stuff along the way. And they are also on the East Coast. And
they're also touring.
Sick plot twist.
They are
gosh,
starting
it
to
will be
plan
loud
some
again.
assassinations of people that will stand in their way of bringing their infernal overlords into the material plane.
Oh.
And Aeswild, the human cleric, and her animal companion, a pseudo-dragon that is her friend, is setting out from the north to come south and interfere with this. She's even further north, but she's coming south, and she's also going to meet with Findlay, who is the elf paladin, to try to get her help in dealing with this threat. And she sends a letter to Flamry, the dwarf wizard, that this is what's going on. He's pretty far off and is worried about his own stuff, and no one quite knows where Sinew, the barbarian who was your ally, is. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave it off for tonight.
Nice.
And
thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, thanks
you
for
haven't
listening
already?
to me make those awful noises.
If you haven't already, go check out our social media. I haven't really been on top of that, but I promise that going forward with the new campaign and everything, we'll be straighten everything out.
yeah, we'll have one more episode of this stuff that's going to be a little bit more. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some sound and music stuff going on with it,
Yeah,
that we
we'll
can
see.
actually have some stuff.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Then
And
it's
We
Strahd time.
we may or may not do another one shot. I know we talked about
Yeah.
before that. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
But if we do that, then the following week would be Brave and Moth, so not too much longer. I know
Yeah.
we like cock teased you with that.
I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to be doing a serious campaign.
Yes, it's very exciting.
Yes. Yeah.
On that note, I want to say thank you to Tom for hosting and also doing this two-shot that we're doing. I've enjoyed it so far. It's been great. So I can't wait to see what part 2 of this will be next time we meet.
Yeah. I'll actually plan out a lot more.
Yeah, a lot of this is pretty spur of the moment. We just kind of spitballed.
I had something planned,
Yeah.
but I quickly abandoned it when other people had much better ideas. And I was like, we gotta do that. So, yeah, this adventure will continue for another episode.
Next time, Tortle Recall.
That's going to be the name of this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh.